Well, here we are at the bottom of the T465 climb. It is Top Cat's recommendation, Tony Cope. He promises it's a beauty of a climb, nice, even 6.2% average gradient, plus, as an added bonus, not a bonus climb, there is a lovely cafe at the very top, albeit Tony says it isn't always open, so fingers crossed, eh, Paul? Now, I'm gonna go for my max threshold effort, and Paul is gonna coach me a little bit for some of the kind of hill climbing craft that he was talking to me about yesterday. Anyway, we're gonna hit the climb right now. Please turn up your volume because this was impromptu, so we didn't use a microphone for Paul's pearls of wisdom.
Have you, you might be a bit before your time, but you heard of Tony Martin film?
Oh yeah.
So, do you remember mostly known for time trialling and sitting on the front for hours?
Oh yeah.
And if you think of the image of his face, he always looks super relaxed.
Super relaxed.
So he'd almost look like he looks like he's some kind of a, I don't know, meditative state. So his face super relaxed, loose, mouth wide open. And that's always what we think when this sort of effort where you try not to fight it early. You try to say, I'll say to myself as a cue in a way. The cue is just to say Tony Martin face.
Tony Martin face.
And it will make you, if you relax your face, then shoulders, hands, arms, and just let the legs flow. Because you never want to chase this fatigue on these efforts. You just want to let it flow as long as you can. Fatigue will come to you. Just be patient, make it as easy as you can, as long as you can.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And the less energy you can burn pulling like crazy tight faces. That's good for the cameras, but as he showed, he could do incredible power through his legs, but without looking like he's really straining until...
Well, the mouth is wide open.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Yeah. Shoulders down.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's it, good. It's almost a cue that you personally could probably do every time you see 1 minute go by. Just refresh, go back to default. Keep my face relaxed, mouth open, relaxed breathing, diaphragm in and out, shoulders down. Almost think elbows down as well. Just let your elbows hang. You're still doing that power, it's just that little bit easier, I find.
If you're enjoying the video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe if you haven't already. Top Cat, average 19 kilometers an hour. I'm not even close to that on the flat bits. I'll do 19 now.
Yeah.
Or 4.5%.
That's what Tony's 300 watts does for you. Well, I think he was 320, was he?
Yeah.
Face loose, mouth open, shoulders down, hands loose. That's better.
Yes.
It must be about 240-ish.
Yeah, 245.
Yeah, good. It seems quite easy as well. Decently relaxed.
keep going round.
But it shows to go straight here. And it goes sort of under maybe.
Okay.
It's not the most detailed map. And it sort of loops all the way around to the right. How the signs have disappeared for where we're going, but it looks right on the map anyway. Oh, 5k.
Sorry?
That sign just said 5k, so probably 2 or 3 minutes under.
Only marking pace.
Oh yeah. Both shoulders relaxed. When you say that cue, you then run through the body, just relaxing as much as you can. Don't fight it. Don't forget eat and drink. If you can't eat, drink. Rule of thumb, every knot on a 5, like in the tombola, every 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, just sit. It's like a sailor grip. It'll pay you back later on. And relax again. Drop your shoulders. There we go. So low 240s ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That little flat probably killed a bit.
Yeah. 238.
Yes.
Average.
That's good. Just try every 3 or 4 minutes, see if you can inch it up 1 watt on the average. So by the top we get 2, 4.
Take it a bit easier on this slower incline.
Yeah, just keep pressing. It's good to learn to keep the torque on the easier grades as well. It all counts.
I'd also add the importance of cadence and gearing, especially when faced with steeper inclines. Being able to sustain a constant 90 RPM makes life a hell of a lot easier. So do consider the terrain you're going to be faced with and maybe have a 30 or 34 on the rear.
Yeah, that's it, good. That's the way I generally finish, like in a time trial of sorts. Try and inch it up every couple of minutes. Keep the current power above the average. Just try and lift the average. It makes you end up not having a sprint, but you would have really shed the power over that last 10 or 15 minutes nicely. I think it's the best way to go fastest anyway. So there's that 1 or 2 little spiky bits further on.
Okay.
What we'll do, we're going to hold above 240 all the way to the top, and on them nothing less than 250. Just keep squeezing it on. Yeah, there's a little bit of orange coming in about 500 metres roughly. So we're going to really get hold of that. Try and pull back into
I'm on 68 now.
heart rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, ignore that. It's mostly irrelevant. If it was 190, it's relevant, but I'd always go off a perceived exertion ahead of heart rate. Does your legs still feel alright?
Yeah, okay.
And an extra 10 or 15 watts there. We go with that. Just ride with freedom, not being held back by data.
Well, I'm struggling here.
Don't tell yourself you're struggling. It's the wrong mindset. The struggle is what you want. The struggle is what you desire. The struggle is what humans need. So that's what you've got to push against. If it's telling you to post people faces, do the opposite. Relax it, breathe, mind games. So this is coming up to the short section of orange. So this is what I'm going to push against now. Go straight on up here. Good, nice response. And do it in as relaxed manner as you can. Again, Tony Martin face. Face, cheeks, shoulders. Just how you're breathing. As deep and as belly breathing as possible. Relax those hands. Just spend 20 seconds focus on the cranks. Each crank. Spread the love around the crank as much as you can. Even power. With those glutes and hip flexors, pushing the knee up and down, and then across the top and the bottom of those weaker parts, dragging across the bottom and up and over the top. So toe comes forward, and then glute presses down. All smooth application of power. Still keeping above that 250. No, 240. But there's no not an option. Just do it. Squeeze it on. Tony Martin pace. Loose and relaxed. Sorry? Loose and relaxed. Okay, so now we're back down to 240. Don't get soft. Don't be flaccid and pathetic. You've got the privilege to be able to ride, so make it hard. So speed up now on a little flat. Hit for 2 or 3 seconds, see that speedo come up, then back on 240. So just over 2k now. $241 average. Yep, good. We're still trying to inch it up. You've gained 3 watts on the average, so you've got 3 watts to go. That is exactly on pace. So feel that torque loosening off. Push against it. Speed up. You need more gears. That's it. Yeah, good, better. Ride with freedom. This is where you start to make a fight of it, where the fatigue is going to catch you up. Loose face, shoulders, hands. $250, $260 here. That's why you've got the chance against this little bit more steepness. Push, push, push. Make me work over 300, that's your ambition. So 1.6, 1.7. So 1 mile in old money. So don't loosen off, come on. Don't look at 1.6 as a long way. Look at it as there's not enough chance to get more power back. You ideally want it to be 5k left. Push against it. Think about how you lift deadlift. Tony Martin pace, lift shoulders. Every pedal stroke, press the glutes hard. Work the circles. 242. Yeah, good. Got 3 more to go. 3 more what? 3 more watts to increase on the average. Push hard here, you're going to lose it otherwise. Above 250, come on. finish off that tour. That's a really good one, yeah. It's 320 I'm seeing there, nice. So, 850 metres by the looks of it. Might be 800. Do this little pitch now, really press against it. Try and keep the same cadence. We're just pushing that more, nice. Really good response. Good. Three and a half minutes now. Just like every second counts here. We're in 10 seconds in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Push into this little ramp. 250 and beyond. I want to say 300s. That's the one.
And back to the subject of gearing. See here with a 30 cassette on the rear how I run out of small gearing and have a choice to either stay seated and grind a low cadence or get up and out the saddle. This is why I love 100% trainer difficulty on Zwift.
Just work them circles. Lower cadence means you can work around the circles better. Nice film, nice. Keep working against it. Focus around the crank. Glute pressing down. Up and over. Glute and flexor. Good numbers, good numbers. Got 290s, that's good. I'll say 300, 400 metres. We're coming into the village now. Great response. It's bigger than yesterday, really nice. Digging deep earlier. I want to see. And it's holding back. Yes, good. Good, come on. Lift it now, lift it. Always got one more little push. 5 seconds, big push. 3, 2, 1, squeeze, up. Up and over the brow of the hill. Last 5 seconds. And that's you up. Great job.
Wow. Wow, Paul. Thank you ever so much. Really appreciate you coaching me up that climb. I think I averaged about 246 watts, which is one watt over the target you set me.
Yeah.
And we got a good pace. And all the time I was trying to have the Tony Martin mouth wide open, nice relaxed, upper torso, shoulders, elbows down, yellow fingers, not red, no pain face, deep breaths in. And as you coached me yesterday, when we get the gradients dipping down into sort of the 3-4% range, spinning up the cadence and the speed before dropping down the watts a little. So I reckon it was a good time. No idea what was on the clock, about 45 minutes I reckon, something like that. But definitely really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think 43ish.
Well, 43 minutes it turns out. TC, you had nothing to worry about from me. As I said on WhatsApp to you, sir, I think you're about 37 minutes, 19 kilometers an hour. Huge kudos to you. Paul, any joy?
No, closed.
Yeah, it did look like a shutter. Some shutter action going on there. Tony Cope, top cat, you delivered on the climb. 12 kilometers of velvety smooth tarmac, hairpins and amazing views. I'm sure we'll find backwards on the GoPro, but you failed to deliver an open cafe stop for us. Sir, I admonish you for that.
Thanks once again to Paul the Powerhouse Hamblett and to both of the Tonys for your imagination and inspiration. Plus, on the descent we saw none other than Primoz Roglic and Jonas Vingegaard at their awe-inspiring full gas. I couldn't start the camera in time, but here's their teammates. and also some times at the very same segment from a few of the pros.
Wood.